It's rematch time. Is it revenge time for G2? You know, I think they could run away with this, so the crowd is going absolutely bananas for them. And already Beast Mode's around the crossbar. Oh, what a save by Exotic. And another one, Drally getting a save. Point blank great shots denied for G2.
These two teams have such history together, but it's history that G2 will not want to repeat. Against each other in this very arena in the grand finals 2 years ago, BDS not only won it, they dismantled their opponents.
Oh.
That demo, very much the way to do it. Drally now over the top, but it is well covered by Beast Mode.
Now, Drally looking so comfortable on the pitch and all weekend. You forget that this guy's having his rookie season right now, but here comes G2.
Hear the roar! It's the sound of G2 scoring! The perfect step! The not-so-perfect follow-up.
You know, it's been one of those events where it doesn't matter where I am in this venue. It doesn't matter if I can see a screen, if I can see the match. I know who's winning if G2's playing. I know who's scoring if G2's playing. So you guys are making so much noise when they score a goal, and the boos come through when they don't. So we're going to get right back into the action as soon as we can. That's the perfect start for G2, not just with the goal, but with the way the game was being played. Getting the ball into offense, being aggressive. That is exactly how they started off against Carmine Corp, where they took the first 3 games.
We've had such a strange day when it comes to teams able to bounce back. It's been a strange tournament. Yes, Fury had a few of these actually earlier on, but in both semifinals, we came so close to reverse sweeps. However, Johnny, we've seen in our last 2 World Championship finals, it is a different beast entirely. You have to get going off quickly, because as G2 and BDS can tell you, if you don't, it is a big, big struggle to get rolling halfway through.
Yeah, so much harder to turn around the momentum in a grand final, especially at a World Championship. Last year's World Championship was a 4-0 vitality over BDS. This year before that, 4-1, BDS over G2. But
mic on, mic feedback on.
To BDS, the eventual winners. So important to get one of the first 2 games in this series if you're going to try and get a comeback started later down the stretch.
Well, hopefully we'll be able to get ourselves back into this grand finals soon enough. There is one player I really want to discuss with you here, who I feel is going to be the key. We know about Atomic, we know about Monkey Moon. For me, the big tell in this series will be Exotic.
Yeah.
It is one thing to be as good of a striker as he has been throughout this tournament in the earlier rounds, but how confident will he be to launch forward when the opportunities present?
Yeah, top scorer in the tournament so far. Exotic keeps it simple. I think he's one of the most underrated players in Rocket League history. And he is looking to be that consistent player for this team. Let Drally pop off and let Monkey Moon feel comfortable on the pitch.
So good news for all of you here in the arena. We are soon ready to go again. I do have a request. Once we get going, I want it to be the roar that we had to start the series. Let the world know that we are ready to get going again.
And as you can see, it is 1-0. G2 have got that goal to stand.
I wonder why the ref paused the match.
Just a simple tech check, and now we're right back at it.
And it is Drally off the backboard, does leave it. So difficult to make everything forward, but Daniel is very low boost, and that was a target follow-up saved.
It's always landed inside the net here a bit awkwardly, but he's used the inside of the post to launch himself forward, forcing BDS to shoot high. BDS starting to swarm though, while trying a little bit of a team pinch there. Point blank range pass, mistimed by BDS.
How close to your usual level can you get? It is not the scrims anymore. It is not where you feel at most comfortable. Every touch means that little bit more. As we see the challenge from Atomic, gonna leave it for Daniel.
Well, it was Atomic who opened the scoring. The veteran from Grand Finals. Seen so many times, debut Grand Finalists struggling under the extra pressure this situation presents. That's a great
Atomic is hard carrying right now.
The is braced, and it's a brace for Atomic. The perfect start from the man that will need to captain them through this grand finals.
Well, this is not going to be a repeat of 2 years ago, where G2 came out flat, didn't get going until much later in the series. They're aggressive, they're attacking, and more importantly, they're trusting each other's touches in offense. And
Oh my
he's gonna be
goodness.
free. It's in for Daniel. G2 3, BDS 0.
It is a grand final, and Daniel just swiped the food off their plates. 3-0. BDS have got to get going soon.
Such a risky pass there. Infield to third man. Daniel saw it a mile away. Atomics also had an early cut on an attempted passing play BDS tried earlier this game. G2 putting pressure on BDS at one end, but completely stopping them at the other. And it's a miss by BDS to put Beast Mode in the score sheet.
G2 is just sweeping them right now.
It's not even close. This is a drubbing in game number 1. Has anybody told G2 this is the grand finals?
You know, this is the advantage of having that grand final experience from not one but two majors this season. We can see the G2 nerves in Copenhagen. We're not a factor in London. They're not a factor in Dickies Arena either. What is going on?
And each goal roared into the net with the same fever pitch as the first. G2 5, BDS 0, a receipt from 2 years ago. This has got to feel oh so good.
Well, you know, Monkey Moon's played a great villain character this whole weekend, asking for the booze. He left his headset off as more rained in, uninvited. But it looks like they've been rattled, either by G2's on-the-pitch confidence or by the crowd being so strongly against them.
We spoke about how important it was for G2 to start off strong, as they're going to look to try and add another, not quite this time. But for BDS, their last two international event finals for the RLCS. Grand final, loss against Vitality. Grand final, loss against Vitality over in Boston.
Yeah.
And in neither of those did they really look up to peak form. Right now, this game is gone. You have to get a goal.
Yeah, you really do, but I think also, more importantly, you've got to stop G2 from scoring. If G2 puts 6 in, 7 in, then they're going to be so confident. The momentum will just keep building. BDS can't even get the ball out of defense right now. They're trying everything. They're trying long clears, intercepted. They're trying 50-50s. G2 aren't falling for it. Passing plays, intercepted as well. I mean, G2 have just played the perfect first 4 minutes. BDS have had nothing in response.
Does seem like, Saf, you called it, don't even think about the situation. That is for everybody else to make a big deal of. For us, for the fans, for the desk themselves, to talk about how much of a stage they are on. But for them, it is just another Sunday. 5-0. Going into our final minute. This one has been done and dusted for quite some time. If anything, for BDS, they can at least maybe save a timeout. They've had time to talk to each other.
Yeah.
I mean, would you take one? Has it been this bad?
I don't think they're going to take a timeout. I mean, you can definitely consider it, maybe to try and take some wind out of G2's sails, but I think this second half of the game, it has slowed down a little bit. It seems like BDS has started to control G2 slightly better, so I don't expect them to take a timeout here after just one game.
Well, Drali trying to at least cause some sort of hassle to add a wrinkle into a pristine performance from G2 Stride in game number 1. Good news, the cope for BDS is, well, this has kind of been the state of the day, where one team annihilates the other in the opening match, but you cannot allow this next game to look anything like this.
Yeah.
G2. Firm.
Hold up, what was this chain dash? Crazy, bro.
G2. Firm winners of game 1.
Just what a spectacle this is. This is what we missed out on 2 years ago. There was no time for celebration. BDS just came straight out and knocked G2 down immediately. This time, it's the complete opposite. And it all started with Atomic. He's been here before. He knows what to do. And what an opening goal it was. A double tap from Atomic. Fantastic way to start. Daniel's bump made it 2. Atomic there for the finish. And then the mistakes start coming through for BDS. G2's pressure completely floored them.
For me, there is one big stat that we got a little bit of a glimpse of there that is the most important one. Atomic had 6 demos. You come into these matches, you want to play your game, you want to find your rhythm. You cannot do that when Atomic is wiping you off the field.
Yeah, it's just ridiculous. I mean, BDS are very good at playing close together all tournament long. They're one of the teams who like to group up and follow up each other's touches quickly. But if you do get demoed in crucial moments, bumped in critical moments, then suddenly that tight rotation can get blown wide open. It looks like we are going to get game 2 started momentarily for you guys as Durali getting something sorted out on stage.
Yeah, he's going to have a quick headset swap, and then once we do that, we will get back into the grand finals. Do you get the feeling that this arena has been waiting for a result like that one? It has been 2 years of stewing on that result.
What gave you that idea?
Nothing whatsoever.
No.
It might be the volume that we can hear behind this stage and behind the arena. It has been oh so very loud, and if we keep going the way it has been, we might have just seen the start of it.
Well, you know, we knew it was going to be a party if G2 made the final, but if G2 lead in the final, okay, now we're talking. This is entertainment. Can BDS respond, or will G2 do what teams have been used to doing in Worlds Finals as of late and completely run away with it?
But we all know, never count the villain out. And Monkey Moon will happily turn Dickie's Arena into Dickie's Library. He's done it before, he's given the hope, and he might still very well do it again. Let's go for game 2.
G2 still locked in, laser focused on stage. Have a bit of defending to do to start things off, but it's automatic for Daniel. Catches the overhead and then carries it into a mid-air 50.
So, what can BDS respond with in game number 2? Or do we maintain the Atomic show? They've got to avoid his demos. They've got to avoid Beast Mode's outplays. They've got to avoid Daniel just in general. There is a lot of work. BDS have got to get covered. And right now, the first bit of that is just getting the ball out of their own side of the field, off the backboard. Nobody available. Daniel chose defense first.
The G2 just have a better read on the game right now. You can see a lot of the races to the ball is starting off with BDS players sideways, backwards. G2 are the team who are coming in at the right time, facing the ball and jumping at it with momentum.
Good clear. Monkey Moon dusted to that one. Back out yet again. Monkey Moon. Nice three-way passing play. They just couldn't quite find Atomic. So this is a little bit better here from BDS. They did just about stop the bleeding towards the end of the last game. That's a massive block, but will anyone from BDS dare go? Raleigh back into the midfield. Can't get any further. Beast Mode will take over.
Yeah, you can see BDS are playing scared as Exotic tried to 50-50 the ball. Both Monkeyman and Drally were facing away from it so many times. They're getting caught backwards to the plate. No one playing for that aggressive touch, that positive outcome.
Beast Mode on the backboard. He's got so many options to his right-hand side, but he might go by himself. One reset. Has he got the second? No, not quite. Now Monkey Moon tried to do it himself, but now this is very awkward for both teams. Monkey Moon's low on boost. G2 won't know that, however. Had to just dive forward, see what they could get.
He stole the 100 away as he went for the ball there. Now turning, cutting rotation, Monkey Moon. But look at the speed of Daniel from a dead stop, straight up into the air. And now with a reset, turning defense into attack.
Oh, a very early jump, actually. And that's a massive mistake. Monkey Moon now the target. Drali gonna have to just hold back, see if he's gonna get opportunity. He's now called in. Towards the ceiling, demoed for his efforts. Do BDS launch forwards? After that demo, they're just willing to play the corner.
This is dangerous for G2, but BDS likewise. Oh, what a fake there by G2's goalkeeper. Monkey Moon getting completely sent by that one. BDS do not want to overcommit here. Monkey Moon sitting deep, not going to risk that. Oh, Exotic, very little boost just up on the back wall as a distraction. Now Drally, rebound middle, right well by Daniel it was. Continues to be G2's solid defender, but they've got more to do. That's a top shelf shot that Beast Mode is forced to save.
Well followed up there from Daniel. They couldn't afford to take too many shots against them. Starting to load run on boost, but Daniel's done so well. Now Atomic again looking for those demos. Beast Mode, a bit of time. That first touch did let him down. Here comes Monkey Moon with some support. Bump! And almost with Drally able to shovel the ball into the net.
Yeah, phenomenal there by Daniel. Realized the bump was happening, committed to the ball so that they would have two defenders covering different angles.
Two players committed. Again, BDS happy to send two at the same time though. That's past one, back to the corner. BDS, their best opportunity, but can they find a way to get their first
Yo,
goal?
what's up, bro, Steve-O? I'm doing good. How are you?
In game one, G2 have got a stronger match here, but they are testing. BDS are putting up more resistance in the second game. Minute and 20 to go. There's a high ball for Daniel to play. He's getting a first touch to himself. Exotic stops him, and now here comes Drally. No boost, but will G2 know that? Looks like they got sussed out.
Yeah, BDS just keep playing the ball to a player that's always about 40 or less, so it does really limit what play they can come up with. Again, the passing has been phenomenal from BDS. Can they get the result? That's going to drop down. Monkey Moon leaves it, and it's taken away from Exotic.
Yeah, missed the ceiling read there, Monkey Moon. Didn't get the right prediction on the bounce. Otherwise, I think he would have been first to the
You're
ball
good.
there.
This is fun to watch.
Now,
I know.
G2 in an awkward spot. Daniel
It's
does
crazy
well to
how
bring his teammate Atomic
mechanical
on the back
and
wall, who has missed, though.
consistent
BDS
these
attack isn't
people
gonna
are.
come too quickly, but G2 are starting to make some slight mistakes. That's another wayward touch by G2 in defense.
This is more of what we saw to close out the show yesterday. Two teams finding it very difficult to get goal-scoring opportunities. Atomic is in the backside of the field. Can he find a bump on his way through? No, Monkey Moon avoids it. Out again, Monkey Moon to Exotic.
Oh.
That's going to be too high. Where's the
Oh
ball?
my
Not there in
goodness.
time. Now G2 looks to break away, but the demo doesn't help them.
Everybody's got rotation in the midfield here. It's a continuous battle in one spot. 50-50 after 50-50. G2 might get the last chance of regulation. Drally with the overhead clear, sending it long. Daniel's going to put it back in, but it's just ping-ponging back and forth from one side to the other.
Back up again. Drally with time. Two players cover the backboard. It doesn't look all that convincing, but G2 gonna go one more time.
Well, BDS might fancy it as well. Both teams are stretched thin, but now into the grind we go. It's overtime in the second game.
Huge here for both squads. G2 might be able to demoralize BDS if they can take this overtime. Monkey Moon couldn't get it past. There's Fossa.
Oh my goodness.
Exotic with the silencer.
The Hitman does not miss. The best goal scorer of the event. He had a massive opportunity in regulation. Couldn't put it away. But in overtime, that is where he grabbed BDS their first game.
Yeah, that was a
Well,
quick
ladies and gentlemen,
overtime.
we've been treated to a brilliant script this whole weekend. Today especially has been full of entertaining series. Can we get one more for the first
The
time?
Crossbar is the best
in
goalie.
the open era, we have a game for both teams before Game 4 in the Grand Final of Worlds.
For the first time since the semifinals of this event.
Worlds. Game for both teams.
Like that
before
bump
Game
right
4
there on
in
Beast
the
Mode
Grand
in the
Final of
goal.
Worlds.
There's a reason
For
why
the
he was
first
able to
time
score.
since the semifinals.
In the Grand Final of Worlds.
Right there, you can see Monkey Moon bumping Beast Mode.
Worlds.
For the first time
That's what
since
made
the
them able to
semifinals
score.
of this event. We have a
As
game
well
for
as
both
a
teams
good
before
angle.
we even get to Game 4. What an event.
What a response by BDS as well. I mean, Monkey Moon, he's been here before. He's been here so many times. He's looking to enter that GOAT tier of players. Up the arcade, up in
Yeah, that was a
Turbo
very smart.
with a win here today. But how about Drally, the rookie, who is playing like a veteran on stage right now? And how many more times does Exotic have to prove that he is that caliber of player? Major winner with Karmine Corp last season. Looking to add Worlds to his impressive list of successful events.
So yet again, G2 and BDS play a one-goal game. Is it going to be more of the same for the rest of this series? Or will we get a breakaway from Daniel, who's got no one to beat?
Oh my.
Massive 50 by Daniel. And great comms by G2 there. You can see that Daniel took his time. He knew the goal was wide open. BDS did not
BDS was too far forward.
So a little bit of hesitation from BDS in the midfield there. Not knowing which way to turn. Daniel slots it. What an incredible year he's having. One of NA's original prodigies. Looking to perhaps even pick up a World Championship MVP.
And it did feel like it took some time for him to reach the level that everyone expected from him. But he has been worth the wait. Maybe that first touch, not quite what he was after, but we already know Daniel can certainly make these plays up on the fly. As Drali behind beast mode. He wasn't too far off. Now Daniel's opportunity, taking away from himself, but that's going to bounce out quite nicely. Shot fizzles away, and Monkey Moon happy to play it.
Yeah, not the best shot there by Atomic, straight towards Monkey Moon. But
I feel like this is how people describe plat lobbies.
Daniel has been controlling so many series, controlling so many teams with this 50-50 game. I feel like that's probably, for me, the one thing G2 have improved on the most since Copenhagen at the start of the season.
Back out to Exotic, who will happily play backboard. Has to avoid getting hit, though. You can already see the support player, just something for G2 to keep their eye on. This time it was Monkey Moon, who is now in. Just delays. That was disgusting beast mode, but they are still in somewhat trouble. Will BDS want to cut rotation? No, happy to go back to their own back third again. Monkey Moon has tried a few of these, limited success to this point.
Yeah, a lot of these air dribbles from BDS are coming in slow, so there is an option for G2 to break rotation, just rotate towards the ball instead of towards the back post side, the more traditional side to rotate.
Yeah, blue team's rotated way too far forward.
Look like we might be having a
that could have been a goal right there.
Going to an open BDS net.
Monkey Moon realized after the demos there's no point diving in. Tentative since that first goal went in. Drali backboard, he can't follow, he was bumped. Lovely touch there from beast mode. Drali's still on so little, but he gets enough. BDS, as always, will just try to hold the opposing team in their own side of the field. Wait for that massive golden opportunity. Nice block shot from Monkey Moon. BDS not able to break them down. It's back out again for Drali!
W placement by Drali.
Yet another BDS response. Placement. Perfect for Drali as Exotic and Monkey Moon set up the team play.
It's what BDS do. When some teams will happily scamper back to their own back third, allow G2 to have a moment, they just keep going. Wave after wave of pressure, and finally G2
They rotated too far.
Atomic with Daniel in support. Daniel's going to go to the far side. Wait to see what Exotic does. Put it behind him.
Oh,
G2 have got the flair at the moment, but can they get the result?
just ridiculous activity by Beast Mode. Drali with a tough overhead save there. Does very well to stay with the ball there. Beast Mode is always that guy for G2. Surprise opponents! And there's another one.
What a shot.
Mind game by Beast Mode. And G2 have the lead.
Monkey Moon believed, but Beast Mode just will tap the side of his head and say, I got you. G2 have got the lead, 2 minutes left in this game. And that was the first real offense G2 have had in some time. Can they now add a second? Monkey Moon with the catch, gonna go off the wall. You already know it's gonna be turned and challenged at some point. There it is. So now it's Drali's turn.
Well, Drali's been asked to do a lot of difficult work in defense here for BDS, but continues to do what's needed of him. G2 giving BDS a taste of their own medicine here. Starting to box them into the blue half of the pitch. Still a lot of time left in the game for BDS. B2 unable to run up the score like they didn't get one.
Lovely challenge again, Beast Mode. Struggling to put a foot wrong at the moment. Just making life awkward for BDS, who would love just that little bit of extra time before they went into offense. Time is running away from them here. 70 seconds left on the clock. G2 G2 will not give up a freebie. They might go up by 2. Here's Beast though!
What a double.
Just automatic. As soon as you see him up for that, you know that he's putting it on target. Beautiful finish, right behind the goalkeeper.
Exotic was really close to saving that.
Mid as well, off the sidewall to get things started off. G2, 2-goal cushion.
And now for BDS, it is time to full send. Get the demo, steal the boost, do whatever you can. Just do not let G2 settle on this lead. 50 seconds, and the worst position for BDS to be in their own side of the field. Monkey Moon to the left, he won't get the ball. G2 steadfast, they will not give this up for anything.
Well, G2 are just controlling BDS air dribble games so well. They know that BDS love to air dribble into 50s. They love to dribble into 50s. G2 are not falling for that. Is that going to be forward? Not quite off the post. It still might be though. No, Monkey Man's able to turn and deny it. Still not quite across the finish line of this game, G2. It's exotic test from distance. And beast mode to yet another roar of the crowd. Saves the ball to the corner.
It's those midfield challenges though. G2 are smashing through them and BDS have to work from stage 1. Here comes Exotic, one boost, yep, you're not the one to play that. Drali has to get them a goal with at least a second off the clock. Backboard, it's just too late. G2 have got the lead of the series back.
Well, they're already
What if there'll be like a back and forth type of series? Where G2 wins and then other team wins. Back and forth forever.
And a timeout for BDS.
You've got to. You cannot afford to lose this next game and have to play against 3 championship points.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a good timeout. I like this from BDS. I think saving it until a potential 1-3 is just going to be too late, especially when G2 still have a timeout available themselves. This is clearly an attempt to tie the series again and guarantee that we're going to get to see at least Game 6.
This has probably been the best part of what Cassio has brought to this team ever since he joined them. When the open era started, BDS were a team never took any timeouts, no matter what the result and the score was. And that often led to results where it just kept going wrong. They didn't necessarily have the voices in the squad to turn that ship around. Cassio looking to do exactly that in the biggest timeout of his career.
Well, right now, the problem for BDS is that G2 are playing with so much offensive freedom, so much creativity. They're much, much harder to read with their attacking plays. BDS are having a hard time knowing is Beast Mode going to fake this? Is he in fact just going to go and try a tight angle redirect? Is this a backboard double? Is it a shot? You know, G2 are constantly threatening multiple offensive options. BDS, at least in my opinion, in comparison, have been one-dimensional.
For me, BDS, we spoke to Nolly earlier on.
That guy's going crazy at the squats.
And he told us BDS are so good at playing their style. They hit the ball so hard. And when you think you've got an opportunity to take the ball, they crush the challenge. For me right there, it's the latter part that is not anywhere near for BDS because G2 are winning the challenge game and they're winning it by a lot.
Yeah. I mean, if you come into this matchup, we already know that G2's playstyle is all about pre-jumps. It's all about aerial plays. It's all about getting boost and using it to make difficult to save shots happen. BDS, meanwhile, they're all about, you know, just keeping the game simple. And it just looks like it's a lot easier for G2 to put BDS in deep water right now. Let's see what the timeout does here for BDS. Can they find a better winning strategy?
For the games that G2 have won, they have scored incredibly early. That's a massive miss. Exotic's got to try and bail his team out. Didn't quite look like G2 really believed it though, so happy to hold back the numbers. Daniel against the challenge. G2 even trying to play for the corner like it was the goal itself. Here's Exotic. Gonna have to try and play for a challenge. That didn't happen for him. Again, Exotic has to go back, but he's not going to get there, so he did need Drali. Well communicated there from BDS, ceiling reset. Drali looks for the basketball!
Oh my goodness.
Dunks on their heads! 1-0!
So he gets a ceiling hit. Off the ground.
Ceiling reset.
Then hits it again.
Ground double tap. G2 had no idea
That's
what to do with
crazy.
that one.
Just don't see it all that often. The nerve of him to even try it. But BDS usually do the simple stuff very well. That was the complicated stuff incredibly well done. Here's Charlie yet again. He's got the ball. Looks to try and take them out. Almost found the demo. G2 would have had the support, but Charlie's looking confident.
And that's dangerous. You know, he's the mechanical guy for BDS. He's the player who can put up pretty much any goal in the world. If it exists, Drally can probably recreate it. BDS have got more players capable of those kind of things. Will the weight on Drally's shoulders to be that mechanical menace be too much for the rookie?
Monkey Moon just trying to get his team some time, but they need to get there first on those sort of plays. They cannot afford to get dusted, because you get situations just like that.
Again, it's G2 swarming. Monkey Moon afraid of an earlier shot.
What a
Chokes off the
play.
ball too early, and it comes in over his head. This is definitely G2 series. If they can keep playing like this, you can clearly see, even after the timeout, that the game has continued to play the same way.
Exotic takes the ball up. He avoids Daniel. Top corner!
Oh my, that air dribble.
Well, BDS are waking up, Shogun. This is getting a whole lot scarier for the home fans.
Top right
If
corner.
Exotic's looking mechanical, if Exotic's air rolling, then BDS can be fully unleashed.
And it's not the way we expected BDS to get going. For all the talk about Monkey Moon and what he was going to do, it is the other players on his team that have stepped up in this game. They've got a 2-1 lead, 3 minutes left. Not the best touch there from Exotic. And the last time they had a mistouch, they were scored on. But this time, they will stop it.
Drally with no boost, jumping in the way of a save. BDS have got almost no boost on all three of their players. Monkey Moon, one of the best low boost players in the game though, will chaperone the ball clear.
BDS have got to get away from the whiffs though in defense. There have been some very poor decisions made. Well, the offense has been clicking. That's another one. Oh my goodness, what a touch. But Maku's got to get there in time. He does.
What an interception by Daniel. He saw that coming on BDS's back wall. I mean, there's just seems like nowhere is safe for BDS. No matter where they hit a ball, there's a G2 player lurking, trying to make an interception. And, you know, that really makes me think that their game plan coming out of that timeout might be to remove their focus from team plays and swing it more towards solo plays. Passing against this G2 lineup just seems to be too dangerous.
But they've already considered 2 goals straight from interceptions. It is a very, very confidence-boosting way to score when you know you've got the read on the opponent. And off the wall, very difficult to create too much from that. Monkey Moon will just hold the line. Massive attempt there to increase the lead. Oh my goodness, Daniel off the ceiling. Can anyone get back in time? The demo will come through. And the demo was oh so very clutch.
And no accidental own goal after the demo as well. It was just a clear ball through the smoke. G2 could not find the goal. Exotic up high, forcing G2 to commit to that high option on the air dribble. G2 are going to keep on pressing. They've been so successful with their offense in this grand final. I see no reason for them to change their strategy, and it doesn't look like they're interested in doing so. They're going to put the pressure on BDS every time they can.
Ceiling reset for beast mode. Low boost for everyone except Monkey Moon on BDS. He is the one holding the line.
The wall dashes are
Beast mode ready
crazy.
and waiting. This is what G2 do at their best. Find each other. Here goes beast mode. Nice win yet again. G2 have had plenty of them, but where's the follow?
Yeah, no boost for the follow there. Atomic and Daniel both searching for pads while beast mode won the race to the back wall. Drally's low here, has to flip for momentum, gets dusted to the ball. Look at the speed of Daniel. It's a fake though. Atomic comes in and that shot is just not good enough. Drally the other way. He's going to be denied by beast mode. G2 have got 40 seconds to work with, still down by 1.
Phenomenal idea, but the follow-up was just too far away. Gave plenty of time for BDS to recover. Drally leaves it yet again. BDS communicating the situation so well. Top corner! And the monster is ready to play
Looks like
for
it's going to
World
be back and
Championship.
forth.
Oh, look at that demo dodge from Exotic. Beast Mode completely misses him. And Atomic, who was probably waiting for that demo to land, could not catch up with the shot. Brilliant by BDS. It's been individual. Now G2 have only got 25 seconds to go. Kickoff strat goes their way though. BDS are all over it.
But they have got a player on the backboard. Atomic goes for the goal off the backboard, and somehow BDS had a good read. Lovely control. G2 have got to get control of this ball and put it in the net, or they will see the series tied up. I think that they have run out of time already. BDS have got it at 2 each. And they're scoring for
One
fun.
for the road.
One more to add insult to injury. And now, the question that everybody's wondering about G2 is, do they call their timeout? We're so scared of teams calling timeout on match point. But I think they save it. I've not heard anything about one yet because BDS have already used theirs. So even if G2 are going to save their timeout when they're down match point, BDS can't respond with one of their own anymore.
Well, I've not heard anything either from the wonderful Johan, who has helped hands with the rest of the crew bring this incredible event to Dickie's Arena. But they're all here in this arena for one reason: for G2 to find a response. Pretty much confirmed at this point, there will not be a timeout.
No timeout, yeah.
But for BDS, I mean, what a time. Monkey Moon, one of the best talent scouts in the world, shows it right there, because the talent he scouted were incredible.
I mean, we said it at the start of the series, Exotic is one of the most underrated players of all time. Put some respect on this man's name. He played such a different role for Karmine Corp last season. Now for BDS, he has to slot into a very different system. He has to be more mechanical when they switch to a more individualistic style of play like they're using right now. And he can do it. I mean, what a jack of all trades that man in the middle is. So composed. Speaking of composure, I mean, Drally as well. Unbelievable.
And this is a team that started the season getting reverse swept.
Yeah.
There was massive question marks of, can you do it when anything's gone wrong for you? And for the longest time, the answer was no. It wasn't a one-off thing. Now,
Wonder if they'll go to the
BDS have got all
new
the
arena.
confidence and the ability to bounce back from bad results.
Yeah, it's a must-win game now for G2, it feels. Although I say that, they made
I don't know today, man.
in this event, and not yet. With the way this is going, who knows? But this is such an important game. Double match point for the winner of Game 5. Who's it going to be?
Well, we are guaranteed at least Neo Tokyo. We go further. Well, that is up for the players to decide. Beast Mode. Has he got that one to settle? Daniel's ready and waiting. Picked up the 100 boost, so it's going to be Daniel's turn. And yeah, BDS seem to understand exactly the danger they were in, but look at the outplay pressure. And somehow, BDS just do not flinch.
Oh, that's a chance for G2. Daniel off the bar. Oh, a save. It's actually a passing play to clear the ball by BDS, but G2 still applying pressure. Pre-jump save by Monkey Moon.
He was the one with the boost. Exotic had nothing. Now the low challenge. Gets a second, but it's out again. Beast Mode's not got anything. Exotic's not got anything. It is a match of inches. Whoever can get 12 more boosts than the other, that could honestly decide one of the scramble plays.
That was a pretty nervous looking touch there by Beast Mode. G2 dominating the boost as they so often do, but their touches do not look as deliberate as they did earlier in the series.
Yeah, that last infield pass from BDS, they cannot keep doing that. That worked a couple of seasons ago. Now G2 are scoring off those.
Whoa.
We'll call whiff.
You know,
fake.
He could have called fake on that. There, it is true, but it's not a good one. BDS up by 1. It's panic time for G2. They need to do something, and they need to do it fast.
Atomic just couldn't get there in time.
My goodness, what a shot.
It's ridiculous. BDS are doing it again in the same arena to the same opponents.
I mean, it's just unbelievable. They have everyone in the arena against them, except some BDS fans scattered about the venue who are making as much noise as they can, and plenty more online who are trying to send them energy. Can BDS go ahead by 2? It's an airball shot right through the G2 defense. BDS are in control.
And again, it's Drally and Exotic.
BDS
and
is winning Game 5.
It's the outplays. They are taking the challenges, and it keeps dropping lovely to another BDS player. 3 minutes. The good news for G2 is they've got time. The bad news for G2 is everything else. What can they do with the series turning against them?
I mean, there's absolutely no denying it. This is the most nervous G2 have looked. They need to step up here before they can start thinking about those incredible goals that they've been scoring earlier on in the series. They need to clean up their defensive touches. They need to clean up the midfield play, because BDS are starting to play their game, and when BDS play their game, there's not many players, not many teams in the world who can match them.
Monkey Moon straight down the line. The trust that BDS have got in each other, the fake shot, and it's in!
Oh man.
BDS are smashing G2.
The fake redirect.
Where's the challenge? It's just too late. Beast Mode doesn't play the ball from that range.
There's
I
a
really
fake
feel like
redirect
you've
and then a
just got to play
delayed
the ball
hit.
there. You need to avoid getting mind gamed. If you get faked out at that range, your defense behind you have no time to react. But G2, they're just looking jumpy on the pitch, Shogun. This is a chance for them though. Daniel to the backboard. Atomic's up for it. This has to go in, and it does!
What a double. I could never do this.
Hold on just a moment. G2 will not go quietly into the night. But they've got to find 2 more. This is a good place to start. Daniel can't quite find the block. Exotic over the top. It's all on Beast Mode, who finds the stop. He's found Daniel with the solo boost on everybody.
Oh, BDS have committed to this play. G2 unable to really get a move on before the ball was once again BDS's Monkey Moon. Top corner snipe. Oh my goodness. What a shot by Monkey Moon.
What a pass. BDS just can't put a foot wrong offensively. For all of the flip resets and the way mechanics have developed, Monkey Moon's go-to strategy has always been the same. I'm going to hit this very hard, and it's going into your net.
Just straight line to the ball. Absolute ping. Perfect. Top bins by Monkey Moon. Once again, just taking the wind out of G2 sails. Daniel with barely any boost. What a flick! He almost broke the backboard with that one. G2 with a minute and 40 to work with.
We almost had a flood on Aquadome. Now off the reset, that might just drop in. Off the post, nothing will work. And that's off the post again.
Not even
Goal
the
post is the best goalie.
Helping G2 out in this, the most tricky of situations. BDS looking for a 5th. They don't get it on the first try, but now they will. Drally will make it 5. And if it wasn't comfortable at the start of the game, it definitely isn't now.
BDS are erasing the only blemish for them in this grand finals. That game 1, they remembered it, and they've gone for revenge. This is ridiculous.
I mean, it really is. We talk about this being the event for comebacks. BDS, after game 1, had so many questions to answer, and they have just answered all of them. But this has been the event for almost fake comebacks. We've had the reverse sweeps. Oh, there's one for G2. Okay. Still time to work with here. So many uncompleted comebacks this event, Shogun. BDS have got one here. A little bit of a comeback from losing game 1.
Daniel just 50'd two of their players.
Trying to turn it around, and they've got 56 seconds left. 3 goals. I mean, it is doable.
Oh, especially when you've got the kickoff strats. Beast Mode can't quite reach it in time. And Drali holds the midfield. That might very well have been the last opportunity G2 had to get back into this game. Do see a demo. Monkey Moon will be last back. At least until the respawn happened. Some momentum, though, for G2, who are looking better in the latter stages of this game. They do still have their timeout. And they are going to need it.
Oh, here goes Beast Mode. 30 boost challenged so well by Exotic there. You know, we really thought that had to be a goal. That looked pretty good for G2, but then out of nowhere, BDS challenged them, threatening a 6th goal. Not satisfied with the beatdown they've already applied in this 5th game.
That's going to pop over to the side. Still hits the crossbar. Woodwork, not a fan of G2. We do head into the final few moments of Game 5. Team BDS will have
Mic off.
won
Mic feedback
the 2
off.
championship points.
Mic on. Mic feedback on.
Timeout, and they've called to the surprise of no one. This, though, is such a difficult situation. Down 2 match points in the World Championship Grand Final. What can Sathu and the boys conjure up?
They've not made it easy for their fans at any point throughout the Org's history. Why were they going to make it easy for them this time around? For Monkey Moon, 3rd World Championship Grand Final in a row, looking to try and become a 2-time World Championship winner. Drali looking to do what Zen did last season and go from rookie to World Championship winner. And Exotic on the verge of silencing the doubters. No one can doubt you because they have to respect you and call you Mr. World Champion.
Well, they've done it once already. G2 came back
We
against
have a
Furia,
new Zen.
2 match points down. They won game 6 and 7. Now they have to do it again. They're going to need every ounce of energy that you guys have got in this arena if they're going to pull it off. It's been a fantastic crowd all weekend, making noise for teams from, well, I was going to say every region, almost every region, maybe not the region of France in this case. But G2, they've shown comeback potential. This is possible. They just have to believe it's possible, and then they have to play their game, play their strategy, and avoid the mistakes that cost them so many goals early in game 5.
It's almost backwards thinking in a bit of a way, but we already have to realize that BDS, they've already done this. G2 smashed them in game number 1. BDS were able to come back and win game 2. So for G2, they've just got to think, all right, well, if they can do it, so can we, surely. We can go ahead, win this game at Neo Tokyo, and go to the place where dreams are made. Champions Field or bust. There is nothing in between. G2, how much do you want it, lads? Are you able to avenge 2 years ago, or do we just
Rainy Neo
live
Tokyo.
in Monkey Moon's world? G2, BDS, let's get to it!
A must-win game 6 for G2. No other option. And they start off with the ceiling play. I think they've made their intentions known with that. They believe in their offense. They believe in their aerial plays.
Is it always raining in Neo Tokyo? Did I just notice that now?
It's been a BDS that has been a long time in the works. They have not been this good all season, but they are peaking when it matters. That's going to go all the way off the backboard. Daniel has to find a read. He's done exactly that. Monkey Moon, good fake challenge. He's just taken control of it so easily.
Love the use of the ball dash there by Daniel, just to stay with that ball, make it a little bit harder for BDS to get a clean touch. BDS creating their own touches in the midfield now. It's pandemonium at the halfway line. It's both teams tangle for possession.
Monkey Moon happens to go back corner. The 100 boost only just spawned. Maybe the frame that he got over the top of it. He's going to use that boost. Get dunked for his troubles. Off the wall. Here comes Drali. Himself an Exotic. Just put on an absolute show in the previous game. And G2 keeps them quiet this time around. Looking for the ceiling pinch. That's out to Atomic. Monkey Moon again, there in time.
Yeah, great mid coverage there by Monkey Moon. Watching that dangerous pass that G2 are known for. They love to pass the ball out into the mid to pre-jumping teammates or just teammates waiting in the middle. Now the backboard coming into play for G2. Daniel with the mid-air catch, but the challenges are raining in early for BDS.
Monkey Moon. He has got support. There it is. Drali's going to put the shot wide. But this miss. And Atomic had to help out. Low boost. Exotic low. Drali boost. Drali shoots. Drali scores.
No, BDS is winning.
But G2 backed each other up on the first play. They helped each other defend. But BDS still keep attacking. They keep applying pressure. And now G2 have got it all to do, Shogun.
They needed that first goal to re-establish the belief. They've got the kick. Would you believe it?
Perfect kickoff by G2. Both teams
That was clutch.
going for soft touches, but it goes G2's way. And they were the team with the close cheating player. to tie the game immediately.
What a call to go for it. Now they're off the kickoff again. This time Exotic will be there in time. Drali to Exotic, sealing, he's got the reset. Wanted to go low, couldn't quite do so.
Monkeyman alone in the back for a second here. He's got to be careful. He's got Daniel lurking. Does well to stop him. Just keep the ball in that back corner. Almost half the game gone. Here comes Daniel now with the ceiling double. Pass to Atomic. It's gone over the top of him.
Beast mode waiting. That's across the face of goal. Nobody from G2 expecting it. They try for the infield, but low boost means that he's missed the ball entirely. That's a massive dunk. That was the way that G2 was scoring earlier on. BDS almost able to return the favor. And look at that. No one challenging. Exotic used the blind spot of the ball to force the flick to go earlier.
Yeah, just hiding behind the ball there, Exotic. Daniel had to respect it and flick just in case the challenge was coming. Oh, it's a duck.
Oh,
there.
my goodness.
BDS is on target. Huge save by G2.
Has that saved that tournament? 2 minutes, 1-1.
And that had to go out. If BDS can get one more, G2 are going to be on death's door once again.
Daniel off the side to Atomic. He leaves it. Where's the next one up? A little bit too late from beast mode. Here comes BDS, but that is just a monster clear. Then you're going to wait, hold the midfield. This is what BDS do at their best.
The BDS challenging G2 so quickly. G2 need to play so fast in response. The extras touch there by beast mode, nearly catching BDS off guard.
Drali takes it to the air. Who dares challenge? You've got to go!
Charlie's going crazy.
If you don't, Drali will do that!
Ground to air dribble. Reset by Drali. And I think he's in front of the ball. Even if there was a defender in the way, he might be bumping them. BDS, a minute and 29 seconds away from a world championship.
G2 responded early last time. This kickoff, not quite as well done. A minute and a half before Monkeyman is a 2-time world champion. Atomic can't go any further. Oh, he can. He's got the fake out. There's so many players committed. Beast mode. Infield. Fake. They've got bots. They've got it.
Oh my. That was a crazy fake. And then a flick into the top left.
It's something about this esports that always delivers. G2, will they deliver one more goal for Champions Field? Or is it still BDS's who are also so close? Atomic, back down, here's the follow to the corner. There's blue cars swarming all over the orange side of the field, but beast mode holds strong.
Yeah, boost advantage there for G2 in defense. Here comes Atomic. Daniels gonna carry the ball forward. It's off the backboard and BDS down the middle. Oh, you've got to be so careful leaving your net open against BDS.
100 boost prioritized. It's back out again. Exotic with Monkeyman in support. Good time here for Atomic to take control of the ball. Nobody challenging though. BDS allowing G2 just to play themselves out of it. Here comes Monkeyman, waiting for his chance. That's well played over the top though. Beast mode, only as far as Exotic.
Monkeyman again with a breaker rotation. Brings Drali into the play. Atomic misses! Oh no, it's a massive mistake!
Oh my goodness.
Drali there to punish him! But what? Oh, Atomic just flipped the wrong way!
Is it really gonna be like this?
There's no way.
They're so close! Are they so far? 9 seconds, and G2 have to find the play.
They need a miracle. They don't even have possession.
Up goes Daniel, tries to keep the ball alive. He's over the top, and BDS, the best Rocket League team in the world, and your world champions.
That is crazy. Feel bad for Atomic. That's a crazy trophy.
Your winners and new Rocket League World Champions, Team BDS!
What a series.
And now here to present the championship medals, joined by Leafex, please welcome two-time Rocket League World Champion, Violent Panda.
That's crazy.
And your ally MVP, Exotic!
WBDS.
Holy smokes, Team BDS.
I do
There's
want to
so
see
much
that
going on right now.
atomic touch again.
You guys look so overwhelmed, and I think all of us are too. Monkey Moon, first off, congratulations.
Exotic with Monkey Moon in support. Good time here for Atomic to take control of the ball. Nobody challenging though. BDS allowing G2 just to play themselves out of it. Here comes Monkey Moon, waiting for his chance. That's well played over the top though. Beast mode, only as far as Exotic.
Monkey Moon again with a breaker rotation. Brings Drally.
Because I feel like the ball should have done something when he touched it.
Into the void. Brings Drally into the void. Brings Drally in.
So it seems like he flipped to the left right there. You can see the fire effect or particle effect where he jumps. That miss from Atomic though, I know.
Into the void. Brings Drally into the void. With a breaker rotation. Brings Drally into the void.
I want to try to pause on the frame where he makes the contact with it.
Breaker rotation. Brings Drally into the void. With a breaker rotation. Brings Drally into.
So there's the contact. Yeah, I guess he hit it super lightly. Oh, that's so sad.
Years of Rocket League we've ever seen. What can you say to anyone else that wants to follow in your amazing footsteps?
No, just believe in yourself. A year ago, I wouldn't even have thought of being the World Championship, let alone the RLCS. Just believe in yourself, you can do it.
W words. That applies to all of you. Believe in yourself and you can do it.
Exotic, but
That's crazy.
you got a lot of emotions going on right now. So what I want you to, I'm not going to overwhelm you with a question. You get the stage right now to talk out to everybody and what this means for you.
Alors juste Exotic, dis-nous juste, qu'est-ce que ça représente pour toi de gagner ce titre?
Comment?
Qu'est-ce que ça représente pour toi de gagner ce titre?
Bah énormément de choses, ça fait des années que je sais que je peux être champion du monde. Cassio il y a 2 ans il m'a fortement aidé, il m'a donné la chance et depuis les résultats ils vont que de s'améliorer. Et du coup je suis trop content de toute l'équipe, de Rally il est trop fort. Monkey bah, c'est le GOAT je pense, il n'y a plus de débat. Et Cassio 2 ans après le Covid, là on arrive, on gagne ensemble, je suis trop heureux.
So you know it means so much to me, you know. I mean, it has been a few years since I knew that I could be a world champion. And Cassio 2 years ago helped me a lot to go through a lot of things. And now 2 years after with Rally, he's really just gifted. Monkey Money is the GOAT, that's no question now. And Cassio together in front of the crowd just to win it all is just amazing.
That's
All right,
crazy.
guys, get around this trophy. We're going to let you lift it in one more second. First up, though, Dickies Arena, you have been absolutely insane. Thank you for everything. And please join me one more time in celebrating your 2024 World Champions, BDS!
What a championship series that was. Alright guys. Gotta go. It's fun watching the 2024 LCS World Championship. See you guys and stay safe out there.